There's only really one thing to think about looking ahead this week, and that is the OPEC meeting in Vienna at the end of this week on December 6th. Coming immediately out of the G20 meeting, there is a great sense of new optimism in the oil markets. We've seen a massive pop in the oil price this morning, 5% jump after the news. Two pieces of news coming out of Argentina and the G20 meeting. One, a kind of a timeout peace agreement between China and the US on their trade spat, which has given some confidence to the market that maybe China and the US will step back from the cliff edge of complete trade Armageddon. And the second is the agreement between Russia and Saudi Arabia to continue with the OPEC, non-OPEC agreement to sort of manage the market, if you like, into 2019. Of course, the proof is in the pudding and in the details. And ultimately, over the next few days, we're going to have to watch every signal, every eyebrow raised, every smirk, every detail to understand what OPEC will do at the end of the week. Will they simply agree to roll over the current agreement, which is essentially let's all keep a total of 1.8 million barrels off the market, which has been the agreement for the last 2 years? Or will they look to do something a bit more dramatic? The signals are that they're going to look to cut from current levels, which would mean maybe more real barrels coming off the market in 2019. But nonetheless, if these two actions hold, China-US peace on trade, Saudi-Russia relations continue in cooperation on the OPEC Plus pact, then there's a floor in the oil market, let's say $60 on Brent, and ultimately we could be seeing a lift up towards 70, maybe before the year's end. Depends on how big a cut OPEC agrees this week in Vienna. But that's where to keep your eyes all week, focused on Saudi minister, Russia minister, OPEC president, the UAE minister, and what are all the signals coming out from these players.